Hello friends, in the series of objective questions for UGC NET and ICR NET and more particularly ICR SRF examinations and the ARS examination, I have prepared some of the questions in context to the macroeconomic policies. I strongly advocate before going to this particular video, you are going to my playlist on macroeconomic policy chapters. First, you should understand the different type of the concept. Then after that, you should go to the objective question series. Then it is easier for you to understand the questions and pick the right answers and cracking all the examination due course of the time. In this today's question series, the first question in front of you is that what is the conditions in which a country is representing periodic boom and slumps in its economic activity? It's a manufacturing cycle, production cycle, business cycle, and operation cycle. Its answer is the business cycle. Business cycle is that scenarios in which the country is facing the expansion, recessions, depressions, recovery, and the slumps and the ebb-like situations, because you should understand that what should be the business cycle, because it's very genuine that when you are in the business, you will find different about the stages. Here the answer is the business cycle. The second question is, what of the following sector, which of the following sector first face the impact of recessions in its corresponding business cycle? Automobile sector, household appliance sector, real estate sector, or service sector? The answer is the real estate sector. First, the real estate sector impacted in the recession phase. Second is automobile. Third is house appliances. Service sectors is a individual phenomena, because in the service sectors the maximum layoff you will be observed, because the salary and wage constitute maximum in the service sector scenario. Maximum unemployment has been observed, it will be impacted. But the thing is that in the current situations or the particular questions, your answer should be the real estate sector. The third question is, what is the situations when an economy has no economic transactions with the rest of the world? The answer is the closed economy. Hopefully you have remembered in the management also this type of the term always be used: open system, closed system. When you have no connection with any type of the external environment, that is called the closed system in the management, and in the closed economy in the particular questions for the answers. Question number 4. The conditions in which the growth rate falls below the steady growth line in the business cycle: expansion, recession, depression, and recovery. You may be confused in between the recession and the depression, because in both the cases the business cycle falls down. But if it is highlighted falls below the steady growth line, then your answer should be the depression. The next question is, what do you understand by moderate degree of controlled inflation? The answer is reflation. Hyperinflation is that stage when the inflation is more than 16%. Hopefully you know that different type of the stages of inflation. Creeping inflation is up to 0 to 3%, walking inflation 3 to 6%, running inflation is around 10%, and the hyperinflation, it is called as the more than 16%. Here the moderate degree of control inflation is the reflation. Deflation is just opposite of the inflation, where the price of the product is going down, and stagflation is almost the stagnancy in a situations. The next question is, what do you understand by a situation in which people are engaged in inferior jobs or are not adequately employed? The answer is underemployment. Underemployment is more, you can say that it is morely observed in today's situations, because it is believed that we are underemployed because our educational system don't make us employable, or unemployable quality of education leads to the underemployment. It is another debatable discussions, but we have to stop here. But here the answer is the underemployment. Question number 7. What is the situations in which people are unemployed for a short period of time before they get a new job? There is a mismatch between the demand and supply. Processing industries are there, but they are not getting the raw materials. One area there is the supply of the labor, but another area, due to the lack of infrastructure, people could not reach there. Due to the difference in the skill level also, this type of the unemployment observed. That is the answer is frictional unemployment. The next question is, what is the situations in which unemployment occurs due to lack of effective demand? Lack of effective demand, or you can say that infrastructure is there, but due to the saturated economy, due to the lack of demand, the particular unemployment observed mainly in the developed countries. The answer is the cyclical unemployment. The next question is, who among the following scientists written the book named How to Pay for the War? I strongly highlighted that when you will find the questions in connected to the war, crisis, then your answer may be in the line of J.M. Keynes, because he came in the time of World War I and World War II. In this way, also guess the answer for your examinations. The last question in today's question series, who among the following scientists stated about theory of structural inflation? The answer is G. Myrdal and P. Stryten. Structural inflation means demand is increasing, but due to our own structural deficit, we cannot produce the supply. Our structure is not capable enough to handle the demand. This concept has given by G. Myrdal and P. Stryten. Dear students, I strongly advocate again, please go through the macroeconomic playlist, in which you will find numbers of videos. First conceptualize, you should clear on that, and then you have to attend the objective questions. In this way, it is a right way towards your objective and goals. Hopefully today's video is useful for all of you. I will bring more videos in this contest very soon. Thank you all. Thank you for watching my video.